The numbers are so weird
Yo,
because you're so far away.
Here's an interesting conversation. When was the first time you cursed?
Oh,
Do you remember? Do you know? Or are you all such heathens that you were doing it from birth?
Probably since I was like 7 or 8.
That's ridiculous.
I watched a lot of adult cartoons that I shouldn't have been watching. And anime, where they would curse too.
Yeah, well, anime, I believe you.
I remember... I don't remember when I said a bad word, but I do remember when I said, I was saying something like damn or something when,
Whoa, language, I asked when you
away.
said it, not to demonetize my video right now, like, come on.
Oh, for Pete's sake, it's not that bad.
Mine was definitely a hard F word.
That doesn't
My mom
surprise
took
me.
away my Destiny Deoxys video!
No!
No.
You didn't call her a rude word, did you? Did you Michael her?
I don't know when. It was probably like 5th or 6th grade, to be honest.
She would have been like, what, 11?
Sure.
There was a very long time where I adamantly refused to swear for some reason.
Straight
So
up.
I probably didn't swear until I was like 15.
Well, as we all know, I don't swear, but before I knew what swear words were, you're gonna love this, Michael, I was playing Toontown Online.
Oh.
And back then, you know, cell phones weren't like widespread, and I definitely didn't have one. But I had friends from my homeschool group that played Toontown Online. They were the ones that introduced it to me. And I was really close friends with one dude, and he introduced me to his cousin and then another friend of theirs who I didn't know very well. Well, one night, my close friend, we were playing Toontown like usual. My close friend wasn't around that night. He was busy or something. And I was playing with the other two, who I didn't know that well, but I had played, you know, all four of us as a group a little bit, so I was playing Toontown with them, because, like, come on, you gotta get your Toontown on. You can't stop just because one of your bros is out.
Right.
That's not how that works. But we had done the little chat thing where it made it where you can, like, type in Toontown to each other instead of having to use speed
True
chat.
friends.
But we were also talking on the phone at the same time. It was very late at night, and, the one who I didn't know very well typed out S-H-I-T into the thing and said, hey, Chaos. He didn't call me Chaos because that was my name at the time, but he's like, hey, Chaos, say that. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, just say it. They're like, how do you think you say this word? And I'm like, I don't want to say it. I don't know what it means. And, you know, I was like 8. So, like, both of them were egging me on, like, just trying to say it. And I said it, and then they laughed and said, that's a bad word. Don't say that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yo, there's a Volcarona right over here.
I'm going to raid your Volcarona here in a second. I was given story time. How
I will
dare you?
I will say one thing that I had a similar sort of story, but I didn't say a bad word. What happened in
my
second
goodness.
grade, so actually I was around the same age, actually. I was just 7. No, wait, no. Yeah, 7. And there was a couple of kids that were saying, "Oh, if you the middle finger is a bad word," and I was so confused.
It's not a
because,
word.
Like, in my,
What kind of? How
I
stupid can
know.
you be?
it was a bad
Times
guess.
5
It was
is an even number.
W is a vowel.
It can be.
Lauren,
it was
you're
it's-
uninvited. I liked it better when you were late forever.
Okay.
Yeah, the point was that I didn't know, so I did just I was like, no, it doesn't mean anything. And admittedly, I personally believe that at the time I was a child, there was no intent behind it. So what the heck was I supposed to know? And then the kids went to the teacher and were like, oh, Meredith did a bad thing, and got me in trouble.
That's a real name. Start doxing her.
I kind of forget that your real name isn't actually Jet, I'll be honest.
It sometimes it even trips me up. Like I'm like I'll,
Remember
in my
when
inner voice.
Remember when I said Jessica and then Michael was like, "Is that even a real name?" And I was like, "No."
Honestly, it still trips me up sometimes. It just feels you just like you're like an honorary Jessica.
Yeah, at this point, I just answer to it. At this
I
point,
hate you. The actual human.
I would so adamantly refuse to swear when I was younger that when my older siblings would watch all of us, my 2 older brothers would watch all of us together, they would enact a no swearing rule, and that the only way that people could swear is if they could get me to. They weren't allowed to say any words that I wouldn't say.
That's
my
funny.
friends would sit around me and be like, "Just say one bad word. Just say one bad word, so we can say something."
Say something. I'm giving up on you, etc., etc.
All right, now that my dog's done having a panic attack.
Yeah, I heard your dog like having a nightmare in the background. That was funny. How's that dome over there going?
It's going. Going.
You got a lot more to do.
I do. How many more domes am I gonna be doing?
6, I think?
A few. Yeah.
Off the top of my head? I mean, you can, if you look at that
I think it's 7.
image in RFC, you can count.
Well,
Well, you can
can't. Michael
attempt.
can't.
You can
This
attempt.
is assuming a lot of him, I think.
what one could count.
Lauren, you're the only other one who would ever, like, the one who said W was a vowel was RTK. No one else had ever heard of that. You've heard people say that before?
No, I was fully joking.
Oh, okay.
There's a vowel in the Greek alphabet that looks like a W. So,
I
does that mean
believe it.
anything?
I believe
Does that count to you?
I love the Greek
Wait,
alphabet.
what vowel? What looks like a Greek? Wait,
Good
what's supposed to be a
epsilon?
W? Oh, probably.
Oh,
Whichever one
you know
looks like
what?
a trident, I guess, that looks like a W.
That's not a vowel.
It's not a vowel. What does lambda look like?
It looks like an upside down Y.
Yeah, that's lambda.
Yeah, I know what it is now. From
It's like in
Tales of
Half-Life.
Graces. Love it.
Delta's
Sure.
a triangle.
You're a triangle.
That delta's easy to remember.
Omega is the easiest one to remember.
There's the one that looks like a W. I put it in RFC. I had to turn on my Greek keyboard on my laptop.
I love that you just.
That
yeah, I just got
is
this.
that is just a W that starts Walt Disney's name. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's just a little
Which one
curly.
is that? What
That's
is
a
it?
Walt Disney W. Is it Mew?
No, Moo is an M.
It's not Moo,
Yeah.
it's Mew.
Is it?
No, it's not.
It's Mew. I
It
went
is
to,
Moo?
No,
He
it's
corrected
Mew.
me
No,
in my...
no,
Ugh.
I went on to Google and had it pronounced for me and it says Mew.
Laura? Help me.
That's
Lauren?
that's not how I've heard it pronounced.
That's how Google
If Pip was
pronounced
awake,
it.
I would ask them, but they went to sleep. By the way, Michael, you asked, and that's Omega.
That's Omega? Oh.
Omega, you've been playing God of War.
Well, I don't know what lowercase Omega looks like.
Oh, that's lowercase Omega? Lame.
Yeah.
Uppercase Omega is where it's at.
Big time.
Yeah.
Like her.
Those really just don't even, like, look like the same symbol.
No.
Oh
I mean,
no,
Greek
a
is
lot
not.
of
really
Greek
screwed it
letters
up.
are.
I mean, Greek isn't
wacky.
even a real language, according to Michael, so.
That's true.
It's definitely not what I said, but sure.
That is exactly what he said.
Take him out.
Michael's
Yeah,
had a rough
Michael.
day. A lot of people against him. This is the most against he's been in a Pixelmon stream.
He's picking
He called
fights
me
with
annoying
people
yesterday,
for
he
no
just likes
reason.
it.
He is
Yeah,
picking fights.
He's been picking fights. Lauren, watch out. He's gonna have to pick a fight with you and me at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
he literally called me annoying yesterday. He picks a fight with me every day. Every day I wake up with
Okay.
notifications from
Every
Michael,
day
and
is a
it's
fight
it's
with
picking
you.
a fight.
Just choosing violence.
Every day we're gonna fight.
What did I tell you about singing?
That wasn't singing. That was partially humming.
That's sing. I'm about to have an aneurysm.
Were musical noises coming out of your mouth?
Yeah,
That's singing.
it's humming.
I did
Humming
my
is
brain
honorary
stop working?
singing.
Michael, stop this. I will not let you take this
Poor
any further.
RTK is over there like my indefensible point becomes more and more indefensible the more Michael opens his mouth.
I was actually waiting for RTK to actually be like, well, actually, according to with the actual being an actual musical scholar.
That's true. If anyone should know.
Michael, or not, RTK, you didn't go to school for music, did you?
No, not college. My father
Yeah, but you
told me I would be a failure if I did that, and so I didn't go.
Well, I mean,
Even though I had a full scholarship for that.
Well, the sounds of things, you didn't go to school to learn much either.
are you sure that your dad said that it was the musical thing that would make you a failure, or just like in general?
I don't know, my dad's kind of a dick, so...
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Sounds
Relatable.
like it.
all Michael does when RTK mentions his, like, bad father is, yeah, it sounds like it's pretty bad. I mentioned my loving father who died of brain cancer, and he's like, that dude's out of his mind. He doesn't like peaches or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Why was he so mad about that?
I don't remember. I said something about my dad that, like, didn't agree with Michael's philosophy, and he was like, that's crazy. And I was like, you're making fun of my National Guard service veteran father who died of brain cancer, etc. And he didn't back down, and honestly, I respected it.
Yeah. I mean, you brought it there, and I had to bring it home.
He did. Michael is
Defensive
like
peaches.
Michael. He's just like the most combative person.
I guess today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like how he is just like, I guess.
He doesn't stop.
I feel like today, especially, he's just a violent person. Just chose violence.
I
Woke
mean,
up
I've
today and
gotta-
chose violence.
I've got to do something like to occupy my brain while I'm just like placing sand.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's placed a lot of sand. Did you see that wall?
Room's just gonna come up behind him and just bury him at some point. You wanted to claim the wall so much you can be a part of it.
Oh, I see where.
It's looking very nice and flat everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Good job.
That was
It looks good.
something.
I know, I was directly involved. Of course it looks good. Much like my wall.
Who paid for it though?
Me with
The
my time and
taxpayers.
energy.
Man, Shroom had time and energy today. That's like, that's a double whammy for him.
That's almost as powerful as having God and anime on your side.
Well, okay,
Time
let's
and
not,
energy?
let's not get ridiculous.
Man, I want that kind of power.
What are you doing on my side?
I've only had it
What-
once.
what would you
Jet.
do with more time and
Corrupt
energy?
you.
Jet, play less video games?
Play video games and write.
I don't believe
I'd
you.
be unstoppable.
If you show me where to go to on this side, I'll keep going this direction. I just didn't know where.
I don't know how far out KS wanted to like cover stuff up. Speaking of chaos, where is chaos?
I was over here putting down another thing for RTK's dome.
Nice.
Probably in his house.
Look at all that we have to cut down over there if you want a job.
What are you talking about?
A dome's got to go right here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, here I still have stuff to fill in over here. After I do that, I'll worry about it.
You cannot flatten too much of this land, by the way. Because, like, the entire ore region is, like, insanely flat. It's
Oh, yeah, big
Arizona.
time.
So.
Arizona's got mountains.
Not this part of Arizona.
Yeah, not
Okay.
not this desert part of Arizona.
Yeah, not the fictional part.
Dave, what you don't know from not being American is actually that all of Arizona is fictional.
Yeah.
I thought that was South Dakota.
No, North
South Dakota is also fictional.
Which is the one that no one actually lives in.
South
Wyoming.
Dakota.
Ohio.
No, South Dakota.
I
And
love
South
that
Dakota.
3 of you said 3 different places.
Yeah.
They're all irrelevant.
Rhode Island, Delaware, Wyoming, South Dakota.
No,
Nobody's in
no,
those
I draw the
places.
line at
I know.
Rhode Island. Rhode Island is important just because it's hilarious that it's a state.
See,
That is so
That's
tiny.
true. Family Guy
I
lives there.
recognize that Rhode Island
Yeah,
is real.
Family
I
Guy
have
does
a,
live there.
I have a sweater in my closet from the University of Rhode Island, but it's not a real state. People don't live there.
You're gonna have some angry Rhode Island people coming after you.
That's fine. One of
Oh,
my
the
very
two
best
people.
friends is from there.
The
It's
size of Rhode Island. You really think someone in my chat is from there?
I bet you've got one person in your entire subscriber base at least.
You actually might have my friend from Rhode Island following you. I think you might have watched one of your streams at some point that I
Your
was on.
imaginary friend? Did they
Yeah.
watch my content and say this guy sucks and you've never talked about it since?
Yep.
Figured.
Chaos, where'd you go?
That's about right.
I'm placing sand.
Ah, where? Oh, there's a Keldeo.
You just flew past me. Hit
Freaking
tab, it'll show
Keldeo,
you my
take it
face.
out.
I'm the Sasuke Uchiha.
You're the Sasuke Uchiha?
That's me.
Michael,
I'm Sasuke Uchiha pre-Boruto because that sucks. Did you see that garbage on Twitter the other day, RTK?
I don't know. No,
Wait,
I don't
I
even
made
talk
this.
about it.
I'm just making sections for other people to fill in chaos. I need you to come with me very quickly.
Boruto
Lauren,
does
what
not
did you want?
exist.
Where are you?
Did you go to Sasuke Ramen when you were out here?
I think I did
So I
once.
dug this trench through
Was
here.
it good?
It was
This
pretty good. We
60
got it to
level.
go though because it was pandemic.
This bit that I'm over. Does that need to? Can this go as well?
I mean, it can.
Chaos. Is there a dome over on this side too, where I just built
I
another
don't like.
dome?
I don't really until we build the domes and do them out. Shroom, I can't like. I don't know for certain where they're all gonna end up.
That's fine.
But I mean, more flat is better than less.
Yeah.
Was
Okay.
that RTK?
Okay, you can do the one to the east.
Yeah, don't
right
do
now.
this
That
one
still
right
needs
now.
to
This
be-
is going to be a dome, but go do the dome over there instead. Don't try and do the dome that needs stuff cut down.
Got it. I mean, I cleared stuff down for this one too.
What?
Yeah, there was a
maybe
bunch of
like a
sand
little
in the
bit.
way.
There wasn't that much.
Look, just go make the dome over there so we can, because we're like working our way back.
Got it.
And that way I can make the other one going north over here after you do.
That was
My
a
hand's
nice
starting to
intro.
get sore from placing so much.
That's
It's
why
more work,
I
Jet.
go into Razer like mouse settings and I'd make my scroll wheel placing blocks. It's a lot easier on the hand.
I just hold down the click button.
Yeah, but it's so slow. You gotta like wait for Steve to like choose to place it.
Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, the player.
Steve's
character.
Minecraft.
Dude,
that his full
that's
name?
I hate that.
I know,
I
that's
think we've
why I
talked
always
about
say it when
this-
I'm around
I
you.
think we've talked about that before. It's one of the stupidest things ever. I hate it. The other thing I really hate that people do in like the video game and anime community a lot. We was eaten for real when like games are coming out and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a stupid term, and I just hate it.
What is that noise?
Okay, yeah, holding down does help a little bit, Lauren.
Yeah.
What the noise of me clearing areas? RTK, don't worry about it.
Are you murdering something over there? Is that what
No.
that is?
I'm clearing areas to make flat.
No, that's not what I'm hearing. It's some like Pokemon
That's
that's
I mean-
saying
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Saying
it'll
something.
happen.
No,
Be that way.
I'm just TNTing some larger areas to make them flat.
is that what's making the noise? No, that's a Geodude. What is it?
RTK, are you
Is
okay?
that No, I'm going crazy.
Can't go where you're already at, buddy.
The circles, man, they're everywhere.
All these squares
Maybe
make a
he's
circle.
developing trypophobia.
Michael, don't count the circles. Please don't count the circles, Michael.
What's wrong with the circles?
Don't count the circles.
Lauren,
Michael, you out? Yes.
no, go ahead and
Have
talk to
we
Michael
really
first.
been streaming for like
Oh.
3 hours? What the heck?
Yeah, this is gonna be a, as I expect, this is gonna be a multiple creative stream endeavor.
Lauren, what?
You asked where I went. I went to go help Jet because you were annoyed that I was near you. So now I'm helping Jet instead.
Oh, see, I've made an enemy of everybody. I mean, I still have to I do still kind of have to make an enemy of Jet. I missed my chance when we were talking about Transformers.
Just go sleep in her bed. That makes him
Yeah,
pretty
all right,
mad.
that works.
The
At
left
this
side,
point, Chaos is already
the
in
left,
it, so
the
whatever.
left side is mine though, Michael. So when you do it, go
Okay,
sleep
alright.
on the right side.
Yeah, he's got his indent already in there.
Oh yeah, I
You
don't
even
want
made
to.
an
I
enemy
am
out of
not.
me. You
I
just
am
made me
not above
sad.
just flopping on top of
Aw.
the both of you.
No, I'm sad.
What were you going to say to me, Chaos? In the sky, 13.
If that's your full name.
You know what? Now I'm not going to.
Okay. I did it, guys. I won. I figured it out.
He did the thing, guys. Victory, thy name is Lauren.
I think there's room for you to build another tunnel over here now, Chaos.
No.
Excuse me, sir. What did you just say?
Geodude. I said Geodude. You got a problem?
You just smacked me, and it sounded pretty cool, honestly. It was like, whatcha?
Oh, man. We need another conversation topic.
Michael, start a fight.
Start a fire.
Yeah, Michael, start your fight with me. What are we gonna fight about today?
Pink sucks.
I was thinking, like, if you didn't answer soon, I was gonna be like, pink is a subpar color.
You haven't. Now you just made me sad again.
Aww.
What's funny is that I was singing
mean
a
again?
song by Pink, but I thought that you guys were commenting on what I was singing.
Hey, Jet, stop singing.
No.
You made me sad like 5 minutes ago, guys. Not even 5 minutes, like 2 minutes ago.
Well, no, when are you not sad? Is the punchline here.
That's true. I cried like 20 minutes before it came on stream. It just happens.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice!
He's not
How
nice
long
to
was
me.
it? Did you beat your high score?
God, no. Not even a little bit.
Oh, dude, I was playing Xenoblade 3 the other day, and I don't remember how the topic came up, but I had chat Google for me what was the most children that, like, a single couple had. And when I was trying to address the question, for some reason it was like, who's had the most kids before or whatever, and I was like, I guess like that, and then it was like, I guess it would be like pretty simple if you were just a dude trying to get the high score on that, and then I was like, high score is not the term that I should have used for this
It
theoretical.
does make it funnier, though.
It was
It is funnier that way, but also
it
like
was very funny. And then I had chat tell me, like, what is the most that, like, a single couple has had, and apparently some couple in the 1600s had 69 children.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, that is.
It was like 16 pairs of twins, like 4 things
Oh,
of triplets,
okay.
and 2 quadruplets or something. I think it was
Wow.
over 27 birds,
Insanity.
they said.
That poor woman.
How do you not just
Trooper.
get like tired after all that?
Yeah, that's like-
I mean, it was the
I'm
1700s.
sure after,
What else
like,
was
the
she gonna
sixth
do?
One, they kind of just fall out after that.
Yeah, at some point, first of all,
Yes.
like, by birth, like, at least, like, 8, she was probably just like, it's just another year. Like, whatever. But also, like, what else are you gonna do in the 1700s?
Churn butter.
Yeah.
Churn butter! You can only do that so
Do
much.
literally anything else.
Michael would be an expert butter maker. Send him
so?
back in time. Yeah. All you'd be doing is churning butter all day. You just
I like
said.
butter.
Michael couldn't go back in time and churn butter because he wouldn't be able to listen to podcasts while he does it. He'd
it's
die.
True. I would.
The
be
second his phone
so
battery
bored.
died, he'd be done.
Michael is absolutely, like, the epitome of that meme where it's, like, the dude, like, wearing normal clothes back in, like, ancient times, and then the guys are like, but how do you make this electricity? And then he's like, I don't know. But it's a really cool concept, am I right?
There was a really cool photograph I found
Look at
that was
this
taken from like
photograph.
1904, and like it was a Chinese dude eating rice, and I was like, and the commentary around it was, oh wow, it's a person in a photograph actually smiling, whereas I looked at it and I'm like, that just looks like a normal dude from today, and they're like, nah, but clearly it was from actually 1904, and I was just it kind of just gave me a moment of just I had to sit there and just be like, bruh.
I do
It's just the
sometimes-
person.
Understand.
It's just it was just the fact that they didn't look
They didn't
old
look like an
timey.
old-timey
It
person.
didn't look like an old timey thing. It just looked like a person. Like
Look, man, a lot of the times if you see old pictures in textbooks, they make them black and white just to make them black and white. Like, you can't judge, like, the age of a picture just by looking at it.
RTK,
Like, I think
where, right, there's another dome coming this way, where it's just these middle 3, right, that I do it off of?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
what?
No.
No, you...
You're Jet. we talked about this already.
No, she's Jessica.
Jessica.
Yes.
Don't respond to
Jessica.
it. You make it. Aye.
You're training him.
Aye, Poppy.
Aye Aye.
That's also something that I say a lot more now. Dang it. I say I all the
Has
time
anyone
when I
ever
get...
watched the voice acted by George Lopez Beverly Hill Chihuahuas movie?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I
It's
can't
on
believe,
Disney Plus, surprisingly.
can't believe.
Chihuahua.
And not the,
Yeah.
the House of Mouse. I'm mad.
Yeah.
I will admit that is crazy that they don't have the House of Mouse because that's.
You know,
that
there's
seems
a
like such
sequel
good
to
way.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
watch.
knew
that.
I didn't watch
I
that.
didn't
Third
watch
one,
that
too?
one.
and there is a third one. Yeah.
I mean, it's about dogs aimed at children, and it's got a famous name attached to it, so I'm not surprised. It honestly probably just about prints money at the end of the day, depending on how much
Yeah.
George Lopez demanded payment. 1, 2, 3. Are these 4 or 5 over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't like when Sizzlipede yells at me.
The
Someone-
first Beverly
someone
Hills
come
Chihuahua
o-
did make $150 million on a $20 million budget. So,
Whoa.
That's a great return on investment.
yeah.
Someone come over to the main dome to the right of it. Or the right if you're looking at it, the left of the dome. If you're looking from the dome's perspective.
Come on, what's up?
Help me break some of this.
Think about it
sure.
from the dome's perspective, Chaos. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm gonna dome you here in a second.
Please?
Wait, he said please. Is this some kind of, like, new age, like... Is this, like, stepping on you? Like, do I want to know?
No, just
Not the
kill
way
me.
you said
Just
it.
take me out.
Not the way you said it.
Well, there is a... Never mind, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, this is
I-
PG-13.
Yeah.
Keep it family friendly.
No.
You gotta come to
PG-13.
my stream if you don't want family friendly. When I'm not streaming with
My
Chaos.
stream is not family friendly. I play M-rated games and I say whore.
Chaos.
Lauren.
What a dirty mouth.
Michael!
Donkey.
There we go.
I did that just for you, TK.
Thank you. I love Eddie Murphy.
Reminds me of Patrick. God rest his soul.
Aww.
You gotta go out and get yourself a mud bray in his honor.
I have a really big one, actually.
Yeah, but Patrick was a tiny little guy.
He sure was.
Aren't you like 5'6", RTK?
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah.
I'm taller than RTK.
Lauren,
You
aren't you
sure
like
are.
freakishly tall?
No, not really.
Aren't you like 5'9"?
I am 5'9", yeah.
That's pretty tall for a girl.
That's 5
Okay.
inches above
Probably
average,
not
isn't it?
freakish level.
I think average is
Uh,
5'6".
You have to be like, yeah, you'd have to be like 6'4" as a woman.
I thought
to
that
be,
5'4" was average for women for some reason.
I think it used to be. I
that's
think the
pretty-
average
that'd be really
changed. I
short.
think we got taller as a country.
I wish.
As a
I wish I
country.
could get
The
taller.
women country.
Oh god, they're growing.
And they have their own country now.
I
The
wish.
country of the United States.
This is, you know what? That whole voting thing was a mistake. They were becoming too powerful.
Yeah.
So weird that we
Let's
actually
take it.
built the hole.
Let's take it away again.
Just take it away again.
Because they're like stuffing their shoes
We
with their voting
did it.
ballots so that it makes
For
them.
voting ballot.
Cheaters!
Yeah, we got you. Keldeo
it.
just running around desert. There was a river here once.
There we go. All right, Michael, we don't like need to do this right now. RTK, when you do the next one, do the one further away from the main dome.
Okay.
Save those two up close to it for like last. I want you to keep going this way so I can keep making more of the tunnels so that we can like be done with them.
Okay.